Hey guys, how are ya? It's Mark Occy here. This is a few questions that got sent through social media to SURFER magazine, and it's called Ask Occy. This question's from Trent Glover. What's the most memorable surf session you've ever had? Wowee, I've had a few. The one that kind of just pops out straight away is a session I had in the Mentawais at Macaroni's way back in the day. Had a session just myself, Andy Irons, Bruce Irons, Joel Parkinson, Sonny Garcia, Shane Dorian. It was my birthday, so they let me have any wave I wanted. And this question's from @Wienerburger. That's an interesting name. What are your thoughts on your role in the North Shore? Regrets or laughs? We had a lot of laughs, don't worry about that. And no, I don't regret it. It was a really good experience. Myself and Robbie Page got the role, and we stayed on the North Shore for another couple of months after the season in Hawaii. And we had our own trailers, a few really nice looking girls on set, and we just had a ball. Are you just laughing at me, aren't you? From Lost at Sea. If you were ever lost at sea, what are the 3 things you couldn't live without? I don't know if I can say this on camera. Well, the essentials, obviously I'd want a surfboard. I'd want a chick. I'd want to have I'd want to be catching food, let's say. The next question is from Ninian Urberman. How did you overcome being a recluse and shutting yourself off from the world? I got with Jack McCoy and went to a nice recluse place in Western Australia called Quindalup, and I ran in a tracksuit and I ate really good food and surfed and got filmed too at the same time. So yeah, thanks to Jack and thanks to Gordon Merchant, the founder of Billabong, they got me off the couch, so good question. This question 5, @the Ginger Elvis. Well, we've got some interesting people here. That question is, what was the best experience you've ever had as a professional surfer? Well, that's a pretty easy question. There's probably 2. Obviously, winning my world title in Brazil. On par to that was winning the Pipeline Masters when I was like 17 years old in huge surf. Something that I'd never thought I'd be able to do, and it happened at an early age. Question number 6 is from What Emoji. If you could only surf one wave for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Wowee. Yeah, just in overdrive thinking of where it'd be. I guess it'd be my local beach break at Drambar. The next question is from Will Patson. What's the worst wipeout you've ever had? Wowee, and I've had a few of those too. Probably the scariest position I've been in the surf is getting cleaned up by a really big set at a place called Voodoo, but it's a big wave spot. It made me respect the ocean a lot more after that happened, and I was quite young. Adam's up, and the question is, what is your favourite Potts or Curran story from back in the late 80s, when you were dominating and battling for event wins? When Potts won his world title, I remember him doing a weird skit with Jeff Hornbaker down in Spain, and he was like dancing and stuff in the middle of the night. That was pretty weird. From Z-Rord, and the question is, Occy, what is your spirit animal? Wow, for me it's the Raging Bull, obviously, because that's my, that's me, and they've been called the Raging Bull forever, so I'd have to say bull. Why am I the Raging Bull? Well, we don't want to go into that.